In March Madness, every player ups their game. Players resort to the habits they've worked so hard on, and it's a great time for outsiders to learn. Let's break down the best plays from week 1 to a science. Here on Jared Terrell's deep three, watch how Terrell steps back with his right foot before he even catches the ball, even when moving backwards, to allow him to step into the shot when he catches it. This is a perfect way to get rhythm even when moving backwards or stationary. Here, notice how DiVincenzo maintains his forward momentum into the spin move, allowing him to cover ground with a huge last step and also decelerate to make a tough pass. In this clip, Rob Gray realizes that time's running out and there's not many places to go, so he jumps laterally to his left, shows the ball to bring the defender's arms up, and then shows great body control on the up and under finish. On this turnaround jumper, notice the perfect footwork from Collin Sexton, who's normally known as an athlete, but can also calculate his moves very well and execute them perfectly. Notice the protective stop with the outside foot, which also propels him backwards. Watch how he limits his rotation in midair with good rotational deceleration after the turn.
Fading away with a hand.
On this fast break, he notices he's even, so he creates contact, which also helps him get to his right side. Watch here how Javon Carter manipulates his defender's momentum multiple times. First, he gives him an in and out to make him decelerate. He then probes his defender with a hezzy, and when he notices that he doesn't slide in front, he easily blows by. He keeps his head up throughout the traffic and delivers a dime. He then beautifully splits this screen, but the Murray State big realizes that even with a small change of direction, he can recover and make a nice block. Watch now this fake negative step to get the defender sliding to the left, and then how he sweeps the ball low for protection and also explosiveness, and then throws it down. Here, Trae Jefferson not only turns his body to sell the pass or retreat, but also uses his eyes. He then cuffs the ball for protection, keeps his head up, and makes a nice dime. This play by Lyles is a perfect example of why double in and out is such a good move. The first in and out forces his defender to decelerate. He then hits him with an even harder move to throw him off balance, blowing by and diming for a huge shot.
Because of this persistent performance.
On this tough shot by DiVincenzo, watch how he has both feet up to keep his defender guessing. Then he quickly pushes off of his right, which is more quickness based than trying to travel a far distance, and pulls the shot. Custer's pump fake here is very well sold. He drops fully into his shot and stays low. He then sees his defender choosing between two teammates, so he uses his eyes to direct him. Then on this game winner, you'll see how Custer hops to stop his momentum as quickly as possible and then perfectly rotates his body to the basket in midair.
Came up that 1-5 high screen and roll, and boy did he get a...
Finally, on Jordan Poole's game winner, notice how wide his feet are before the catch to be on balance, and then he quickly narrows his base for more explosiveness going into the shot.
Court, extra pass. And it goes for the win! The three-pointer by Jordan Poole!
Something that we see every year, but especially this year, is a ton of alley-oops. They get the crowd hype, and they're not that difficult when it comes down to it. Let's check out how they happen over and over. On this first oop, the Texas Tech guard sees that the hedge man is late and his momentum is flying towards him, so he easily splits the screen. He then reads that the defender is stepping up for a charge, so he quickly lobs up the oop and avoids the charge. This is the same concept here. He sees a slight change in the help defender's momentum coming towards him, so he realizes that his more athletic big man could easily go up and catch it over him for the oop. When coming off the screen and roll, if you read that the hedge man is closer up on you and there's no help there in rotation, then the oop should be wide open. Again, notice how no help rotates over to the big man, so the oop is wide open off the pick and roll. On this 2-on-1 fast break, he reads that the defender commits towards him, which leaves a wide open man for an oop. However, on this play, the defender commits to the other man, leaving a wide open layup. And then again on this play. Back screens are also perfect for getting oops. If a coach implements it the right way, then the help defender will be looking away and the oop will be wide open. And then finally, this one is just pure effort. Watch how the Kansas State big sprints down the court as fast as he possibly can, jumps up, and throws it down.